Hello, welcome to Just My Opinion, episode 37. And this episode is entitled Victim. And the reason why I titled this one Victim is because of the recent resignation of Coach John Gruden of the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, recently he's been embroiled in controversy over some emails that he sent to a friend 10 years ago. 10 years ago, he sent these emails to a friend. It's supposed to have been a private conversation. I don't know if he was venting to him or what the case was. But in the email, it was some racist words said, some sexist words said, and there was some homophobic overtures. I don't condone, nor do I applaud or offend or try to offend anyone that has this type of, that deal with this type of language or have any type of racist or biased bone in their body towards women, blacks, or gays. Especially me being a black man myself. But I must say this. Who amongst us haven't changed and grown and matured in the last 10 years? You're not the person that you were 10 years ago. And everyone grows. Everyone changes. There are things that I used to do 10 years ago that I don't do anymore. And I sit back and I say to myself, I can't believe you did that. Your sense of fashion has changed in 10 years. Some people do a total 360 in 10 years. There's people that was alcoholics 10 years ago. People that was smoking 10 years ago. People that was bad drug addicts 10 years ago. They have totally made a change. And by me saying that, this is what I'm saying. How can we continue to penalize people and hold it against people something they did 10 years ago? He may have felt that way 10 years ago towards blacks, women's, or gay people. Now maybe he changed. Maybe he's matured, he's involved, and matured as a person. I think we can't keep going back years into people's lives and bringing up what they did in the past. You have to look at a person for what they is now in the present and what they're trying to become in the future. We have to be able to forgive people Because all of us made mistakes. All of us fall short of the glory of God. None of us is perfect. But this cancel culture that we're living in, it's let's crucify, let's get rid of, let's penalize a person for the rest of their life for something they may have done in the past. You know how many people who have changed? And you'll say, God, I didn't know they did that. I didn't know they did that. Murderers have changed. There's people that has killed people, taken people's lives. Did their time, got out. Now they're productive and law-abiding citizens out here in society. We have to stop digging in someone's past, bringing up dirt, then penalizing them for that. Because we don't know if a person changed. With time comes change. With time comes forgiveness. With time comes healing. Meaning in time, John Gruden could have been forgiven. Meaning in time, John Gruden could have tried to heal and make up for his sins of the past. But with this cancel culture that we're in now, people are not giving people a chance. People are saying, oh, you made a mistake? Oh, you did that? Lock him up and throw away the key. Never want to hear from you again. Go away. That isn't right. I'm by no way condoning Mr. Gruden. I think what he said was despicable. And it has no place in our society. But I can't hold something that he said privately 10 years ago against him now. Maybe he's elevated above that type of language and that type of thinking. I think it was, I believe he was pressured to step down and resign. I think if the organization and the players have his back and forgive him and try to move forward, that's all that matters. And if he apologized to the groups that he offended and tried to make dialogue, and ties with these groups to try to prevent this type of stuff from happening, what's the problem? But we got to get over this cancel culture. We can't penalize someone forever for something they may have said. I don't know if he spoke in anger because he might have really felt that way back then. He might really still feel that way now. I don't know what's in his mind and his heart. But I do know that this cancel culture has to stop. This thing is costing people their livelihood, their reputations. And I know that it's easy for the groups that he offended to jump to, let's get rid of him. Forget him. He don't deserve this, he don't deserve that. It's a lot of people that's successful, that's in the past, that have changed from the person they was in the past. And they changed for the better. That's because they were given a chance to grow. They was given a chance to mature and understand the error of their ways. But with this cancel culture, we're making a victim of the people that said the offensive words as much as we have been a victim of the racism and bias that they have spewed. We can't continue to counsel people for their past or counsel people for their mistakes. We have to have understanding and forgiveness. And heal. And try to have healing. I think Mr. Gruden, it's going to be a long road back, but I think he has to extend an olive branch to the groups that he has offended, whether it be blacks, gays, or women. You can't explain away what you did, but you can apologize and have dialogue with these groups. And I don't think this is the last time we're going to hear from John Gruden. But that's up to you. If you want to let them counsel you, stay on the side. Go off with your money. Don't say anything. If you want to stand up for your name and your reputation, that you're not a bigot, you're not homophobic, you're not sexist, then extend the olive branch to all of these groups that you did offend with your language. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. This episode 37. Also, you can catch me on, hold on. Hey Google, stop. Also, you can catch me on Anchor, Breaker, Apple, Google, Radio Public. Thank you, like, and bye.